Okay, I've soldered up 2 of these blocks of terminals, and I'm just going to do the last one with my helper here because I haven't got 3 hands. So, get the soldering iron. There's a 65 watt soldering iron, and heat the terminal. Go. Oh no, don't worry about it. See what the quality of the joints like. Yeah, it looks pretty good. With a tug, yep, it's all good. So now what we've got to do now is slide our heat shrink into place. Hopefully it'll actually reduce that much, but we'll soon find out. And also we've got a joint. Is that still going there? Mm-hmm. Okay, and also what we've got to do is join these 2 together, so we need a little bit of heat shrink there as well. Bit of 2mm. Just a little bit. About that long. Slide it over here. I'll put it on the other cable so I can slide it right to the bottom. Like so. Slide it right down to the bottom so that when it heats up it doesn't melt it back onto the cable. Put that on like so, like crossing swords, and then twist carefully. Like that. And then all we do is just touch it underneath with the soldering iron and add solder, and once it heats up, just like that. Beautiful. Give it a blow, cool it off. Give it a bit of a tug to make sure it's all mechanically sound. Yeah, that's good. Slide your heat shrink up. Get your lighter. And shrink it down. Right, now I've got to do these other ones. Get that to shrink down. It may or may not work too good. It's quite hard to work in under here. And let's shrink to that. That's it. So now we can, so this is not plugged in of course, just to make sure you pull the plug out. So now all we need to do is bundle these cables up and zip tie them, cut these short cables off, or these ones that are doing nothing, just cut them off. Don't cut any other cables though. cut them off all short. And the blue one and the grey one, cut them off too. Just make sure you're not going to cut any other cables when you're reaching in there. Blue one. And just put them all back in carefully. This one here goes down and behind the no. Thank you. Nail that in carefully into there like so. Your screws. Do the 4 screws up. Make sure you haven't got any cables hanging out like that one there, otherwise you'll crush them when you try to do the screws up. You don't want that, especially if it's a light one, she'll arc it out and won't be the end of it. Puff of smoke, she'll be gone. Right, so now we've got a little power supply. 370 watt power supply, which has a maximum output at 5 volts of 35 amps, 17 amps at 12 volts, and that's it, that's all we need. That'll run my battery charger and everything fine. So I can just plug that in and I'll test it with my battery charger and see what happens. Plug that out. Yep, that works. So we'll just get my charger and see what happens with this. Should actually start up. Yep. Looks perfect. Nice. And that's how you do it. And basically that does away with having anything like this. Oops. I've been running it through a computer board for a long time, and a power supply which gets the power from my computer board, my motherboard, and that will all be going, and just my little power supply that I've just put down here, that's cost me a total of $10 in parts to fix that, and that's awesome. So thanks for watching, and we'll talk to you soon.